Welcome back to Mac Packs, guys. Today we have part one of our four-part video of a full case of Hobby Blasters of Donruss baseball. We'll see if it works out to being better than getting, say, two hobby boxes, maybe three, depending where you get them price-wise. It should be fun anyway, and we should be guaranteed at least one case hit. So I decided to do 5 of these per video. I figured that'd be the best for 4 videos there. Definitely can get some. I would love a whammy out of this case. Absolutely would love a whammy. Interested to see how many autographs we get. It's one per, one auto or mem per box. But realistically, we know that usually ends up being a memorabilia card. So I'm very curious to see what a case full gets you. So this is only the second case rip type of thing I've done. The last one was just a cheap basketball product. So yeah, I'm going to probably breeze through the base on most of these, just because there's a lot of cards to get through, 90 per box. So if I'm talking about every base card, it's going to be a very long video. So yeah, definitely interested. I would really love to pull a whammy. It would be awesome. You can get numbered whammies out of here. I'm expecting a lot of Prospect King memorabilia cards. I would like out of these 20 boxes, let's say 5 autos would be probably what I'm expecting. 15 mem, 5 autos. And then, of course, let's see how many numbered cards we get. We're going to get the red and blue laser parallels out of these. That's going to be the exclusive. A bunch of other numbered cards you can get. Alright, so let me get all my packs out. Get these, and we'll start to rip them. So, thank you guys for joining me. If you can smash that like button real quick before we get started. Like I said, I will be breezing through the base. I'll try to keep the main hits, autos, mems, numbered cards, things like that on display. We're going to have stacks of the red and blues, so yeah, a lot of cards are coming out of here. I will say the one downside is the red and blue parallels that you're going to get are going to be on the regular Donruss, not the optic, and from a grading standpoint, much tougher on the paper with the colored edges. It's just guaranteeing most of those will be absolutely toast. So yeah, got a lot of packs to rip real quick. All right, so we got our 5 blasters open, 90 cards each, so you can see the stacks. So yeah, we are going to get through these. I'm going to start with a stack here, and then yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to try to just go right through these best way I can. Like I said, probably not going to spend a ton of time on the base, just because, and it is every other card. I'll mention, Bubba Chandler, rookie. Another one, Bryce Eldridge. The every other way is something. Our first parallel is going to be Tommy White on the rated prospect. That's the on fire emoji, and that's at a 75. So I do. Oh, sorry. A 75 Tommy White. We'll take that. He's definitely high prospect in the A's. He's probably a little underrated, if you ask me, for what his abilities at the plate are. So I expect we'll see him up inevitably, and I think he'll have a pretty good run. So I did pull his auto when I was just opening Bowman Mega. Last year's, I pulled his auto, and again this year I pulled another one of his mojo. So I had a 75 on fire. I did have a Connor Griffin one of these from last year that I got in a PSA 9, unfortunately. So I did end up selling that before he got called up and all. So probably not the best, but that's all good. First hit there. So we're also going to get the Rockets and the Liberty, I think, out of here. Chase Burns on the optic. There's Peyton Toll on the orange velocity. That is not going to be numbered, but that is a nice little optic parallel. Seems like a really cool dude, this guy. Solid pitcher, too. But, yeah, he seems like he's definitely a character, I'd say. He's a character for sure, so. Peyton Toll, rated rookie. The orange velocity, non-numbered. We have the Nick Kurtz Diamond Marvels fly out at us. Then We got Caminiti on the rated prospect. He's a solid player. Rayner. We go back through more base. Keyshaw, Cal Ripken, Schlittler. Even though it's not like a rookie, he's on fire. So our first Rockets parallel, and that's going to be Albert Pujols on the Rockets. What in the... Am I losing my mind? Guess we'll have to see. That looks really weird though. Like it's missing the parallel here and here. I'm gonna put that up, but yeah, something's weird about that. I'll have to see on the next one, but then we're gonna have Gil Hodges on our red and blue. So these are guaranteed out of here, out of the blaster. Red and blue laser, Gil Hodges. Hopefully we hit a few of those on some of the big names, so I'm just gonna keep a pile of them there. Schlittler again, this time on the optic. In my opinion, that is a solid pull. He is having a season. Probably going to win the Cy Young, so. We got Sanjante on the rated prospect optic, and then we finish with two papers in Russell and Bradfield. Next portion of the first set of first blaster, Louder, Christian Campbell, Satchel Paige. We got Moon. We're going to get Aaron Judge on the red and blue. We'll take that all day. And we got another hit right behind it. So we are going to have a mem out of our first one. And I'm not even mad about the name, as you will see momentarily. This guy is on fire. Aaron Judge. Hopefully he comes back soon. Alright, and then our first mem, it was not an auto, unfortunately, it was a mem, but it's Prospect Kings on the orange cracked ice of Joshua DePaulo, who is a monster of a prospect, so take that. If you remember in one of the select Hobby Box videos, I did pull his autograph last year. So, first blaster and one mem, as expected though, mems. Cal Ripken. Ooh, we got Bryce Matthews on the Circles Prism optic. So that is the black Circles optic. Maybe that Rockets parallel, that's just how it is with that whitening on the edges. But Bryce Matthews, he's having an alright year. He's only hitting to 11, but he's a young kid, and yeah, I think he's going to be just fine. Getting some playing time in Houston, so yeah, definitely the expectation nowadays is just young kids producing right away, and that doesn't always happen, so. We got Seth Hernandez, that's a good paper prospect to get. Nothing there. Alright, so then last portion of the first blaster, we got Cheng Sen Ko on the red and blue laser rated prospect. Took me a second to process that name in my head to not butcher it. We got Michael Young optic. Gonna get Eduardo Tate on the Circles. I like that. I think he's still pretty solid. I mean, Phillies traded him. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, obviously. They got Johan Duran, which, of course, was absolute great acquisition, but from a organization standpoint, re-signing Real Muto, and I would have probably just given Tate a run if I could have somehow got Duran another way, but Eduardo Tate on the rated prospect Circles Prism. We got Jose Canseco on the bomb squad. Gonna get a red and blue Tatsu Imai on the rated rookie. He actually just threw a gem the day before I recorded this. Again, yeah, a lot of these look like you can see some edge wear. We got Felix, that'll go right into the PC book. Alright, Got Keyshaw on the optic. We're going to get Leo DeVries on our Orange Velocity. We'll take that all day. Leo DeVries. Feel like he's I don't want to say undervalued, but he got traded and he's sort of, Jesus Mate pushed past him in the rankings, but like this dude still should be a monster by all accounts, so we'll take that all day. Cano on the Elite. Eli Willett's there. Jonah Tong rookie. Going to get another Rockets, and it's going to be Dax Kilby. Then we're going to get Braden Montgomery on the red and blue. So he's in the big leagues. He's doing pretty well. Get a walk-off grand slam early on. Just going to put a pile of those parallels. Keep the stage as clear as I can because it's going to get tight, it seems. So got Mariano Rivera on the optic. We're going to get Marcelo Meyer on our other, I guess. So do we get 3 circles prisms per blaster? I guess we'll find out. It's crazy to think that was just the first blaster too. Finished with 2 paper prospects. So blaster 1 down. We did get our mem card. Did get a bunch of good hits though. So I would love for this to be how the average blasters go. Just throw me, I would like some autographs in there, but alright, blaster number 2. Got Song on the red and blue. We're gonna have Dick Allen on the laser, orange late velocity. We got Sprout on the rookie card, nice. Sammy Sosa, Griffey. We're gonna have Don Mattingly on the Rockets. And we're gonna back that up with Sean Gamble on the red and blue. Top prospect for Kansas City. Bryce Eldridge on the rated rookie optic, nice. Slater DeBron on the rated prospect optic. Trying to get through these. I know I don't want to make this video too long if I can. I know it's going to be, but it's just a matter of like what I can make it. All right, we got Mitch Voigt on the rated prospect Rockets, and Luke Keyshaw is going to be our next mem card out of number 2. No, you will not be getting a stand, Luke. He's having a rough second season. I'm sure he'll be alright though. He's young. We got rated rookie on the optic Bubba Chandler. Circles Prism Tony Perez. Base. All the base. I do go through this at the end and deal with it as such. We got Bobby Witt, Pudge on our optic. Bobby Witt on the red and blue. It's a nice one. Bobby Witt is a mainstay of these unlicensed Panini products. Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the optic. Hollow Prism. I'll take that. I'm a big Vladdy fan. For some reason I feel like I said Junior, but it's not Guerrero Jr. obviously. Alright, last portion of the second blaster. I got through this one quick for you. I do appreciate you guys sitting here watching me stumble through all this. Trey Savage, nice. I'm going to get Roger Clemens on the red-blue. His Boston jersey. Then we're going to get Dax Kilby on the red-blue. Big unit, Randy Johnson. Optic. Got Mitch Voigt on the rated prospect laser. Bazana on the Unleashed. Nice. Those are very cool. And what do we got? We got Dick Allen on the Rockets. I'm going to get Noah Schultz on the rated prospect red and blue. Cam Smith optic. Oh, Mike Schmidt. That will be going into the PC book, as that is who I am named after. Some paper to finish on the Circles Prism. Strawberry, Sammy Sosa. We got another Griffey. We got Keyshaw on the red and blue. We got Rhett Lauder on our optic. We're gonna have Billy Carlson on the rated prospect. Velocity there, laser. And Prism, it's orange velocity or laser, I believe. So that's why I bounce back and forth. Velocity, laser. Eli Willits, nice. Joshua Gonzalez. We're going to get Chase DeLauder on the rated rookie on the Rockets. We'll take that. That's a nice one. Yeah, that's so weird. These edges, they just have like a different feel to them. It's like I guess a gel is the best way to describe that. Got Riley Quick on the red and blue. Matsui. Justin Crawford on the optic as well. Little Skeens. There's a Mizorowski. We're going to get Devin Taylor on our Rockets. And we're going Leo DeVries on the green. We'll take that, I guess. 3 for 3 so far on mem cards. I'd be really disappointed if we just stacked that many mem cards in this whole case. But that's also part of why I got the case to see. Cade Horton optic. Got Colson Montgomery on the Circles Prism. Ethan Holiday. Gonna have Don Mattingly on the red and blue. Oh. Churio on the optic. Got Gage Wood on the Circles Prism. Nice. It's just going to be easier to sleeve this all after. Skeens on the insert. Crunch time. Another Griffey. Oh, it is not a Griffey. Got Satchel Paige on the red and the red and blue. So got a Ethan Conrad on the red blue. Trevor Hoffman optic. James Wood in the laser. Reggie Jackson insert. Let's see what else this blaster has. We're finishing this off with a Nick Kurtz on the Rockets. Cam Caminetti on the rated prospect red and blue. Got Roger Clemens there on the optic. Oh, Bryce Eldridge. We're going to finish with Tate and Cam Canarella on the paper. I'm going to sleeve up this Circles Prism of Bryce Eldridge. Nice little rated rookie pop. Take that. Alright, 2 more blasters in this first 5 case. We'll go over everything at the end. Yachty. We're going to get Chase DeLauder. We'll take that every time. On the red and blue. We're going to get Sagano on the optic. Slade Caldwell. Laser there. Spencer Jones Bomb Squad. And Matt Shaw on the hollow. Oh, it's a die cut. Nice. At 1 out of 75. Okay, so die cut would have been a nice hit on like a prospect. I should probably just use the oversized sleeve for this, but all right, Matt Shaw, 1 out of 75. Interesting. We got Ha-Sung Kim. Jose Canseco on the red and blue. And hey, that's a good auto to pull. 10 out of 25. Chase Burns on the Signature Series. Nice. So I would like 1.5 autos per video. This was a very solid auto to get. Obviously, Chase Burns is looking like an absolute stud. And it is 10 out of 25 on the Signature Series. Going front and center now. I'm looking over and seeing on my camera playback it does not look smooth, so hopefully that is not the case. Got Satchel Paige, Roger Clemens on the black circles. Because I don't have to state they're black because that is all that that parallel is. Caden Bodine on the red and blue. Roberto Alomar. Oh, Connor Griffin. That is nice. Connor Griffin on the circles. Rated prospect. We'll take that all day. And, well, is that a pink Connor? You might have hit a numbered Connor Griffin right behind it on the insert. I have a million. Sorry. Unprepared. Thought I had more shells out. Connor Griffin, we will take that all day. Let me move this blaster pile. And then on the crunch time, pink crunch time to 99, Connor Griffin. Another nice one. So back-to-back Connor Griffin hits in that pack. This blaster also had the Chase Burns auto. So, like, if you pulled this blaster off the shelf, you'd be very happy with the results. Chase Burns auto to 25. Connor Griffin to 99. And a Prism Circles Connor Griffin. Also, I think the Matt Shaw came out of it. Yeah, this is a crazy blaster, this one. But, all right, let's finish it off. Christian Campbell. We got Witt Jr. on the laser. It's a nice one. Strawberry. Gonna get Sean Gamble on the Rockets. Followed by someone I'm big on, young kid. Bryce Rayner on the red and blue. Barry Larkin. Chandler Simpson on the Circles Prism. And then we finish off with Steel Hall and Ethan Salas. So, all right. Last blaster to shuffle through. It's been a thank you for being here. First doing this. This is a lot of cards. So, yeah, we'll see how I'm gonna break all this down. Oh, did I not even finish that one? Bodine. See what I'm saying? We got Colson Montgomery on the red and blue there, and also Reggie Jackson red and blue to finish us off there. All right, now we go to the last blaster. I'm hoping to get another auto. Got Dick Allen on the red blue. Got Sammy Sosa. Jackson Churio. David Ortiz. Renil Rodriguez. That's a good one. Got a lot of sleeving to do after this, huh? I think we have a mem card. Spencer Jones. Merrick Houston on the rated prospect. Nice. And we do. Chandler Simpson. I've got like 5 of his relics now. Unfortunate. Frank Chance on the Circles Prism. Aaron Judge again on the red blue. We'll take that. We're going to get our flex emoji. That is going to be numbered. It's going to be Luke Dickerson. It's going to be numbered to 149 on the flex emoji. Jesus Made on the crunch time. We'll also take that. Just leave this up. So. A good amount of numbered cards out of here. All right. Last little stack. Thank you guys. I'll go over what's there after. There's a lot of hits. George Lombard, Bo Jackson on the optic, A-Rod. Dylan Cruz on the Diamond Marvels. Gonna get Leo Durocher, Hagen Smith, Elston Howard, Waldschmidt, and we're gonna finish with Jefferson Rojas. So, all right, I don't really know how to value them. The names out of here again. These parallels $1 card as well. I'll put up comps if any of these have comps. So again, Chase Burns to 25 on the Signature Series, Luke Dickerson to 149 on the Flex, Matt Shaw to 1 out of 75 on the Silver Die Cut, Connor Griffin to 99, and then we got the Lauder Rockets, Tate Circles, Toll Velocity, Tommy White on fire, 2 red and blue Aaron Judges, Bryce Matthews, Connor Griffin both on the circles, and Leo DeVries again on the lasers. Thank you for being here, and look out for part 2. Until the next one, peace.